What the hell was that? This. This could have been a better goalie tonight. Yeah? Um, this guy right here, he could have played better than like every member of the Maple Leafs. Hell, I think I might have been able to. What was that? We lost by a touchdown. Lost by 6 goals. 9-3 to the Buffalo Sabres. Like, first goal goes in, and you're like, Sammy, no, that doesn't go in. Catch it. And then Austin Matthews does his thing, and he's just like, yes, I'm great for his 26th of the year, and you go, okay, this might be a high scoring game. It was a good play, a good goal, and you're happy. And then Max Domi scores on the power play, and he's all pumped up right after Samuelson got out of the box, and Sammy stopped him on the breakaway, and then Timmins had to get back and lift the stick, and then Domi scored, and you're like, yes, we got it. Oh no, not for long. Sammy's gone swimming with, it might have been Timmins, might have been Liljegren, I'm not sure. He went swimming somewhere. Went after Benson. The puck stayed, and Power went, thank you very much, scores, makes it 2-2. And then Mitch Marner tries to be fancy to, oh, that's not a Maple Leaf, that's Alex Tuck. Feeds it to Skinner, who scores. And you're like, is every shot going in? And it's 3-2. And then another, what was it? Darlene scored on a 5-on-3 after Gregor with a lazy stick to make it a 5-on-3. He snipes. Sure, Samsonov just stands there like this. He looks a little bit one way actually, and then he stands there like this, and the puck whizzes by him, and he's still standing there like this, and that sucks. So I made a 4-2, and then shorthanded, William Nylander, another point streak. He went 23 games. Then now he's on a 10-game point streak. He got an assist. Yarncroke, what a goal! And it's 4-3. I'm like, okay, Levi's playing like shit. Samsonov's playing like shit. Oh no, we're not done, Levi. That's the last thing Levi lets in. Samsonov, the next one's the last one he lets in, I think, or is it the one after that? No, it might have been the one after that. God, the Leafs suck. Okay, then he lets in a softie, and I think it's Tage Thompson's to make it 5-3, maybe. I don't know. Then there's 6-3 in there. Then there's a 7-3. I think that might have been Quinn's. And I think Skinner gets to make it 8-3. Then someone else makes it 9-3. Oh, Poso got a shorthanded goal to make it 6-3. And I think it was like Samsonov letting 5 goals on 19 shots, and Jones let in 4 goals on 14 or something BS. It could have been worse than that. I'll tell you, Dennis Hildeby's name, the Hildebys, his name got brought up a lot in that broadcast. And it's like he's only played 14 AHL games, and yes, he's phenomenal. And he's huge, but do you want to do that to him now? I don't know. Joseph Wall, how long are you out? 9-3. 9-3. Like, my reaction is this, I can't believe it, right? Like, this is like my rec team playing a worse rec team and losing 9-3. Because Toronto was a better team than Buffalo in every facet of the game. I'm sorry, they are. They're supposed to be. Tonight, Toronto, they would have got relegated from the AHL. They would have got relegated from the ECHL. They're going to play Division 2. They're going to go play in the NIHL in the UK, the way they played. Defensively, terrible. Offensively, terrible. They couldn't hold on to the puck. They were just getting knocked off with just little bodies. Like, who was it? Was the Oposo goal where Timmins turns around? Or it might have been Nylander who got like the little, oh, it's the Thompson goal. Tage Thompson goal. And Nylander just gets a little knock and he doesn't go anywhere. And then the Oposo goal is the same as the Domi and, oh God, just, oh, the mix-ups and stuff with Domi and Timmins. And Timmins gets a little knock and he can't get back. And it's just, the communication was off. Like, you boys have been sick for the last few days. Last, week, 2 weeks, and you somehow hold it together most of the time. But this whole game kind of looked like the Columbus Blue Jackets first period or first and second period when you were down, what, 5 goals? You played the whole game that way and you didn't get a save at all. And it didn't help that your defense was terrible and both like your forwards and your defense in your own ends. But like, you got to stop something, lads. Like those goals on Samsonov, holy vey. Like everyone on Twitter is just like, good thing Trey Living went to arbitration, didn't give him a multi-year deal. Yeah, no shit. 3.55 million. I know you don't want to lose him on waivers, but are we trading him? We can't. Wool's hurt. He's got a high ankle sprain. You don't know how he's going to be when he gets back. And Martin Jones, like he he's played really well when he's starting. But he didn't start this game. He had to come in cold, and cold Martin Jones is not a fun Martin Jones. This is the Martin Jones from like Philadelphia Martin Jones, Seattle Martin Jones that doesn't win. You can't come in cold when the Leafs are playing like trash and be like, hey, come on, Martin, you got this. It's like, no. You have to play good in front of me, and I can also play good. But if you're playing bad, we are blanked. And they were. And they weren't coming back. They weren't. And it was like Austin Matthews scored that one goal, and he's playing a little bit. He's playing, confidence, everything, Nylander. And then when it was like another softie, another stinker, another stinker. And it's just, you could see them just deflate. And I'm sure Sheldon Keefe is going wild. I think Kiprio said, like, I know Elliot Friedman talked about, like, Keefe has to go in there and whatever, like, basically blow a gasket. Kiprio was like, I don't think he needs to. I think the team needs to sort it out. It's on the players, this one. Keefe doesn't need to say a word because everyone watched that game. The guys who played the game, they know how terrible it was. This was not worth. It was not worth my Thursday night. This kind of reminds me of Nashville all over again. This was trash. Oh my God. Why am I even talking about it? What am I at? 7 minutes just ranting about the Leafs playing shit. How can you go from like walloping the Pittsburgh Penguins and playing absolutely phenomenal, destroying the New York Rangers? Yeah, you lost your last one. It was kind of a fluky, but like you played really, really well. You had a bad 2 periods when all of you were shitting and puking against Columbus, but then you play like an amazing third period because you're like, oh, I guess we're going to have to try to play. And you just outplay them and score 5 goals. And you followed up with 7 goals against Pittsburgh, a 7-0 shutout, and you played really well against New York, and you have all these great games, and then you give that, like, you shouldn't be able to give that, like, in your sleep, like dozy, drowsy. You can still play better than that, Toronto. God, that was awful. Like, even all the Leafs fans that were in Buffalo cheering for him were just like, nope, screw it. Nope, not today. Not today. I'm out. Can't do it. I can't believe I watched that whole game. Why did I do that to myself? I deserve better. I got 1 more day of work tomorrow, and then I get 2 weeks off. Why did I do that to myself? That's just unfair. They better not pull this shit on Saturday, I tell you. Oh, God. Am I going to get in trouble for swearing? I don't care. God. Samsonov. Please sort yourself out, Jones. When you come in cold, you got to be a little bit better. Let's be like Felix the Cat. Yeah, come on, guys. Give me something. Oh, Joseph Wall, we need you. If not, Hildebeest. Hey, ring. You're up. Well, at least Austin Matthews scored and Nylander extended his point streak and Riley got an assist. And just comment down below your thoughts on the game. Bye, everyone. See you Saturday. God, we're terrible.